certain way about my child.
Peace community, listening,
And
I'm gonna be in.
Yeah, that's been tough, and all of that. I am accountable for the relapse, but I'm just saying that all of it kind of went to a lot of the backlash, not with her, but that and that R. Kelly thing.
But you know what? When you chose to allow her to speak out on that panel, that was a decision you made, whether good or bad.
I feel it was okay because my child, number one, she didn't speak out on the panel. My child spoke on a phone call.
True, and a lot of people, I guess it's because of who it was. Let's just put it like that, because of it was.
That's right. That's the fact.
It's not the point that you allowed her to speak out. It's the point of who the person was.
You do know that, number one, my daughter, she's talked to a therapist since, and even as she was talking, my therapist and her father, who's a physician, both okayed it. He was ready to go on the channel.
Sis, you're missing what I'm saying.
I'm not saying
it's not the point of her speaking out and telling her story. The people were mad at the fact that you allowed her to speak to the person that she spoke to.
That's right.
And because of the ongoing commentary,
it would have been a different story. If it was Dr. Oz, it would have been okay.
If it would have been anybody in the world but him, it would have been okay.
I misunderstood what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Because he had his own ongoing commentary with it.
That's right. And she's saying, when my beef with her was,
I can't hear Daddy.
You don't know what exploitation is. To treat someone unfairly. We're not treating you unfairly, and we're not gaining any benefit.
Then why are you ganging up on her then? Why are you ganging up?
This nigga sounds stupid as shit too.
Because what I'm seeing is
You see, sometimes people come in and they
see that's the type of shit, bro.
The ignorant, stupid shit.
And the thing about it was,
see, that's why a person won't ever get no help, because they looking at it as an attack, ganging up, shooting her down, opposed to that. You know what?
Peace community, peace community. If you are new, welcome to the community. If you are part of the community, welcome back. You already know, man. Yeah, man, right into it. We're getting right into it. 10 Toes Down, I feel, does not disagree with the panel and the people on the panel that's saying Saneter did wrong by the child's interview, that he should have never been the one to conduct the child's interview. He 10 Toes actually says maybe if it was Dr. Phil or something, but that's his cousin, so that could be serious or it could be sarcastic, who knows. So that's not even the part that I'm saying as the part. It's just when she says no, but anybody else, and the way he did the other wording on it. This is what I've been talking about, like how he was like, yo, this Queens beat. As soon as you hear this interview, this is what this woman is talking about. She's like, no, the further the word that she used, but like the correspondence of whatever, how she said it, the word, the wording of how he was talking in the background of this particular interview, and then he says, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then you hear Bullet Gotti, just rewind it back because I don't want to go back. Then you hear Bullet Gotti comes in and says, wait a minute, why y'all ganging up or whatever the case may be, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, that's what you hear that comes in next. So you'll know right before Bullet Gotti comes in, that's where the thing is. You'll listen right there, right? So now, so even in law, even in the streets, even wherever you go, in the court of law, though, for a fact, to not disagree with something is to be in agreement with it. You know what I mean? You have to argue something that you're not guilty of. Like if I come to you and say, yo, you took them cookies out the thing, and you looking at me like this, then you damn near took the damn cookies out the thing. You got to say, I didn't take them cookies. You see what I'm saying? This is the point. You have to argue things, if you don't argue something, then it remains a fact. If someone says it and you don't say nothing about it, then that remains a fact. And that's why you have to speak up. And that's why we're encouraging people, our men, our women, our children, to speak up in their situations, speak up and lift your voices and don't empower abusers, right? So now, in this particular interview, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't heard the interview, you heard it. But a couple of days ago, 10 Toes Down came on my channel. He came on the channel a couple of times by now. But he came on the other day to talk about me talking about Saneter and saying, just wanted to hear my side of the story or whatever I felt. And based on my side of what I was saying, 10 Toes was saying like, maybe, because he don't know. He was getting his own assessment, maybe from side or something, and then hearing my side, then he was just probably making his own assessment. This is what I'm getting from him speaking. I mean, if you listen to it. And then he's saying, I feel that maybe because you put Sai's name in the title, maybe is why he went off like that. And I get that's why he did that. That's exactly why. But I'm beyond that, because what I actually put in the title is what the substance matter is, the subject matter. You know what I mean? So I put it in the title and I put it there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I attacked anyone. I'm on polite. I'm on certain people, like, you know what I mean? Certain things. You already know. I don't deal with nobody that's abusing children, all of that, abusing people and all type of shit. We're not trying to do that. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's my own opinion, and that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So Saneter joins on that panel the same day. When he joins, I think he calls 10 Toes live. Right when he joins, so he doesn't even know he's live on my channel. This is on this dialogue is on my channel because this happened here on Community. Saneter doesn't even know he's live, right? And then he's talking in the back on the phone. You're gonna listen to it. And he's saying, "No, man, what are you talking about?" And he's talking to 10 Toes, and 10 Toes is telling him like, "What are you talking about? Tell the nigga, like the nigga right there. Tell this nigga, like what the fuck you telling me for? Tell this nigga, right?" And he's like, "I ain't say that about this nigga. This nigga's a liar. I ain't never said I was disappointed in this nigga. This nigga's a liar." First of all, I have all evidentiary proof, and since Saneter want to continue to be a fucking liar, and I could have been a cop fucking runner, which I'm fucking not. So when I do show all the fucking proofs, and when I do bring up the shit and show you caught with your hand in the cookie jar, who cookies? Yeah, hand in the cookie jar. Feel me? Like, come on. And even on that thing, you're going to hear me saying, Sai, you're live. Because I know he got a reputation for all this shit. Jumping out the window, never taking the goddamn steps. You know what I'm saying? Hand in the cookie jar. He be doing that a lot. So I'm even trying to save him. And he already came here and said he disappointed in me. And I didn't even know prior to the day that he came on my channel, he was talking about me on his channel. I didn't even know that. All right. That doesn't mean it would have changed my temperament when he came on, because when he came on, I didn't want to make it about a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? About, yo, you said you disappointed in me and I'm from Harlem too, motherfucker. And I seen you from back in the days and motherfucker. What you mean? I'm disappointed in your ass, motherfucker. I get to do all that because I got mad disappointments with Saneter, and this is what you're all going to be hearing from me now. Okay, because this man said that he disappointed in me, so then that gives me the warrant as a man to show him all my disappointments in him. He's an elder to me. Of course, I don't want to hurt him, and I don't suggest anybody do that. But at the end of the day, I think the leadership is the problem. I think that's one of the big problems in our community. And Sai just said out his own mouth 2 days ago on a stream when he fell from Trip C's treehouse and hit damn near every branch on the way down. He ran over to his channel. You're going to see a picture of Napasha Dar and another woman, and it's supposed to be a debate, and you're going to listen. As soon as you listen, he's going to go on a tirade against women again. B. And he even says this: when I'm talking to a black B, when I call a black B a B, I'm not talking about you. So my question to Saneter is, when you calling a black B, I would like to know which black B's you're talking about, because he ain't say a black woman, he ain't say a black man, he ain't say a black person, he ain't say a black car. He said a black B is a B. Maybe a black Benz is a B. Maybe a black BMW is a B. What B is he talking about? And ask yourself the question, are you the black B that is not the B that is he talking about? Because these are the fucking shenanigans that we playing, and that's the games that we play in the word semantics, and I'm not for it. I really am not for it. I'm not for the word semantics. We seen a shuck and jive. We seen a dance around, a tap dance. The other cousin was on. I don't even know what he came on for. I have Sai already. I did not need a double. I did not need a ventriloquist. I did not need a stunt double. I didn't need that. Okay, 10 came on. All right, we talking. All right, cool. Sai came on. Okay, we talking. I'm asking this man the question of this. Because this is the question that they all, and that side ran from, and this guy ended up running from too, because he never answered the question. He never answered this question. 10 ended up trying to get Sa back on the line after Sa left, and that's how that went. But the other cousin, I forget his name. Anyway, the other cousin that's on the channel, he was on there. I'm saying, all right, brother, because the conversation happened with me and him talking, because 10 ended up getting off I think falling off the channel or something happened. But me and him ended up talking. So I'm like, all right, brother, because I never got a chance to get to asking 10 the shit, right? So, but look, I get this dialogue right now, and 10 basically confirm what the fuck I'm saying. So that's how come he probably was quiet on the shit. That's me. That's my own opinion. If it's a different thing, let me know that I feel different. But based on that, and based on, this was my question the whole time, and you wasn't arguing that with me either. So you didn't argue me, and you damn sure didn't argue these people. So I think that along the same lines, you do agree, because 10 Toes Down is the person that brought the awareness to the situation to me, all right? Shout out to 10 Toes for that, all right? I did not know what her relation was. Okay, I didn't know what her relation was to who. I don't really know nobody here on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I may try to help people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I think we have to try. As people, I think we have to try, right? So, I think that interview was held in the context of what the interview was about. Okay, does 10 Toes have a beef with Suge too? Yeah. So is the person talking about Suge and things like that? So he came on and had an interview and a dialogue with her, and she spoke, right? So now Saneter one-ups it, right? And he goes about bringing in the daughter. Right? He wants to talk to the daughter, and he wants to do that. The first, a minute into it, you're going to go on Saneter's channel, okay? You're going to see a thumbnail. The thumbnail is the actual picture that you see of the YouTube video when you're scrolling through videos. That's called the thumbnail. The thumbnail says, first of all, the thumbnail has a devil on it, and it has Uncle Suge's face on both sides. And it says, George Booker is worse than polite. And when I asked Misunderstood how she felt about even that, first she was like, I think that's kind of wrong to kind of weigh situations and when we dealing with things like this. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I would never say that my child, you know what I mean, has been through what Polite's victim has been through, because, his victim received physical injuries, this and that. It was a lot of other things going on within that situation. You see what I'm saying? All right, now, so as soon as the interview begins, right, because I couldn't even make it through this interview. I swear I couldn't make it through this interview. It was just very triggering. It was a bunch of things, and it wasn't even what the girl was saying yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl's part is what's supposed to be the triggering thing, not what Saneter is saying. That shouldn't be the triggering thing in that video. He should be trying to, as an elder, he should be trying to, you know what I'm saying, help the situation. You know what I'm saying? Help bring light to this girl's situation, because he's a big platform. You would think that he would do that with his big platform, right? No. Soon as the interview starts, 1 minute in, he says, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that Queen's beat. Automatically, he says, talking about that Queen's beat. Not Queen's throne, right? Which leads to when we had that conversation, me and Misunderstood here, and we was talking about it, and then she never saw how the interview went, because remember, she was there the day it was recorded by themselves, and then he went on to bring up the interview while talking over it, pausing and talking and doing all type of shit, whatever he did with it. So it wasn't like that in its entirety when she was a part and her daughter was a part of this particular interview that is in question right here. You see what I'm saying? So automatically she's like, maybe that's the reason why some Queen Stone's followers are maybe like those people are attacking me and stuff like that. Cause I don't really know Queen Stone like that. I've never said nothing about her though. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one of them jinky moments in my mind. Like that was something too. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Things just be sticking out. And I was like, maybe that's in relation to him weaponizing the interview, not only towards Queen's Throne, but to multiple others, to couple people that didn't have nothing to do with the child. You know what I'm saying? These people had no involvement in knowing Misunderstood, in knowing the child and hurting Misunderstood or hurting her child. These people may not even know misunderstood at all. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of crazy in that sense, because if you're coming to help someone, why would you be trying to use it to hurt multiple people, right? And if you're trying to help someone and we're dealing with situations like this, right, where, you know, a child is alleged to be hurt, okay? When we're dealing with situations like this now, we got to be serious about this. This is not a joke. All right. Let's say this child wanted to get her story out, right? This is the story, right? The child wanted to get her story out, right? And now, you know how hard it is for sometimes for people to even speak about situations, anything, sometimes even simple things is hard for people to talk about. So now after a time, and then you talk about your situation, and let's say, and you're a young person too, you know? So let's say you say, you know what? Damn, I did this thing, and you feel so invigorated, because that's what lifting your voice does. It makes you sometimes feel invigorated. Sometimes we have other responses, like we might feel sad or sorrow, who knows? But sometimes we can feel invigorated by lifting our voice or talking about our trauma, talking about some abuse that somebody did. It's like you was in a cell and you feel like freed, usually, right? So you might say, hey, let me go watch it. Or you might tell your friend, because you probably never told your friend this, but you went on a platform and spoke in front of all of these people. But even your best friend as a young person, you probably never even told your best friend about a situation. You see what I'm saying? So maybe you say, you know what? Hey, when you're talking to your friend and you say, yo, you know what? Yo, I spoke about this situation and da-da-da. And she says, what? You serious? Wow. How was it? This crazy. Damn. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. It's crazy. Maybe the friend has a situation that's something like that. Maybe that person has a voice that needs to be lifted and scared or something. And now you about to empower them. You never know how things are, because it's very real out here, right? And then they say, hey, let's go watch this interview. Hey, she's like, where it's at? And then you find it's on Saneter Studios or Black News 102 or whatever it is, or word Black News 102 sounds good. Sound like the Black News, and they're trying to help you. You know what I mean? It sounds like a good thing. And then you go and play it, and then you go right 1 minute into it, and he says, you know, man, we gonna have peace, family, please, family. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be going into a thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, man, we gonna be da-da-da. But I'm saying, I'm talking about Queensbeat. I want to know, question one to anybody listening, is he, one, helping this child, or two, further traumatizing this child, as he's saying such people in question have done? Is he, in turn, hurting this child as well? That's my question to Saneter. That's one of them. Okay? Because this is the question that he ran from. This is why when he came on my channel, I didn't make it personal. He been said that he was disappointed in me. I actually was telling him, like, you can take your disappointment and shove that shit down the toilet, because I'm disappointed in you as an elder. I've been. So, I mean, it's just that I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. It's not that serious, but I'm from New York. I spoke to many people in the House of Consciousness. I know red pill, blue pill. I know these people personally. Stop. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about mad people. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I've been in these streets. I've been outside, man, by the grace of the Most High, by the grace of the ancestors, by the grace of the universe and the spirits. I was able to stop selling drugs a year and a half ago, able to put the guns down, chill the fuck out, sit my ass down, do what I really do, my music, my creation, my acting, and all the things that I do, and do this. Saneter comes on my channel and say, come on, brother, just say it's hatred, brother. Just say it's cold hatred. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. Actually, I know more about you than you do think so. I will have the individuals that have told me all the things about you throughout my whole time of even knowing about you. Okay, I'll bring them up to speak about you, and then you could argue with them. Don't argue with me. And I knew that shit 10 years ago. So we can have the dialogues that you want to have. But when we have them, you're not going to want to have them. Because I was trying to ask you one question without being, that's why I didn't get nothing. Look, I didn't act no way, unbiased. You came here, attacked women here. Nah, man, get that big, Nah, man, it got to be a men's got to discuss this. Why? Why men got to discuss what? No, the community's different. This is the community. So what? I've been on your page specially. You put me on your page special, kick people off for me to be on your page? No, you ain't never did that shit. So why should I fucking do that? What? And I'm not kicking off no women for you, because I think that our problem ain't a man problem. Our problem is a man, woman, and child problem. All of us. And the problem is that we keep separating each other, and the same, get your mind at the mind of the European and the white man. That's what they've been trying to do, is separate us. And it's nothing but dissension. It's all I see. Saneter title a couple days ago was, do you prefer black women? Why is that a question in 2021? Why? Why are you asking brown bag test questions, 1960, 70 shit, right now in 2020 when I'm in Harlem right now and the things I'm seeing, I'm working with Common Pantry and all type of things out here helping people eat food, man. I don't document everything. You walk down the block anywhere, man. You see the drug use. You see so many people, okay, that are being shot, hurt out here. Robbed, everything, molested. Their stories are not getting no publicity. Why does this man have a big platform if he's not gonna highlight nothing but make a title called what? Do you prefer black, dark-skinned women? Not black women, you know. Not light-skinned women and dark-skinned women, you know. Black, dark-skinned women. Why are you singling out people? I never heard Khaled single out people. I heard you scream the ancestor's name for 20 years. And then you spit on the ancestor's name and say you're not a leader 2 days ago. I'm not a leader. I'm not your leader, man. Khaled told me. Khaled said, you only want to pick the things you want to pick out the man. Well, you don't want to pick the highlights out that man, because if you go down on this channel and you look at the video that I played following what he said, you're going to hear Brother Khalid Muhammad, the ancestor, the great Khalid Muhammad, not the late Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Put some respect on his name. You're going to hear the great Khalid Muhammad say, brothers, we need to restore the black woman to her rightful pinnacle, brother. He don't say, not the black bee that's not a bee. Not the other one that's not hitting the cash app. Not that one. Not her. He said everybody. He said we need to restore the black woman to her rightful position, on her pinnacle, on her throne. That is the words of the man that you say you follow, the man that sat you down, Brother Quran. That was the name that Saneter went by. Brother Quran sat you down multiple times because you needed to be what? Chastised? Correct me if I'm wrong, my brother Saneter, so I can bring the individuals that had the connections with Dr. Khalid Muhammad, the great ancestor, so they can tell you. Because I'm a youngin', right? You don't know what the ancestors have bestowed upon me, my brother. I got a chance to see you years ago and watch you, man. You know what I'm sad about, man? Is that I even ever looked up to you at all, Saneter. You know what I mean? You was an inspiration to me, Saneter. So when you come over here and say that you're a hater, actually, Saneter, I'm not a hater. I actually saw you out there, man. I actually, as a young guy, saw you. I've always had consciousness. I was always running the streets and I was selling crack. I ain't need to be over there talking that shit. But I watched it. I seen brothers. I seen the builds. Feel me? I got a chance. I seen how it brought people together. I seen how that transitioned from the streets into the internet. I ain't rushed to the internet. I've been had the internet. I've been had YouTube. I've been doing this shit, man. I got music that went viral already. I songwrite for people in the street. What are you talking about? I just started talking on YouTube like 6 months ago. I'm from the streets, man. And if you know the streets, then you know this shit is connected. Like if you go to jail, people from jail call me now and they know the things that's happening out here before I know them. So how the fuck you think that I don't be knowing shit? I'm from here. I've been outside my whole life. I started selling crack at 13 years old, sir. I'm not proud of that. But it goes to show you how outside I was. Because I couldn't do that shit in my house. So when you come over here and you say you disappointed in brothers like me, because I didn't even talk about you in that. I asked the question that the people were asking. The people were asking, should they mass unsubscribe from Saneter if he won't delete the polite videos? And I said, damn, that's the question. But you know, the people always want everything from us. They don't even want you to be conscious and making money. They want you to die broke and for the people with a fist up in the coffin. So I'm like, damn, that's all the people want from him. It's crazy. But you know what I mean? So I was just asking my people in the community question. I didn't go on a tirade against them. Fuck it, let's all. I didn't do that. I actually didn't do it. I really wanted to know, because community is a research page. Go in the description. I really be wanting to know what people think. It's in my description box. That was from the beginning. I ain't changed my description of what my channel is. The fuck? I do this. I want to know what people think. Not put fucking my own thought in people's heads and create a dictatorship. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's why I let people talk. That's why it's not about me. I don't make it about religion and stuff like that. I've studied multiple ways of life, and I understand I can have debates if I want to with multiple people from multiple walks and ways of life. But it's not about that. It's about us having solution-based dialogue, man, and us building and coming together. Me personally, I think that we all need to come together. Everybody should keep their doctrines. Keep all your doctrines. But I'm going about bringing together us to bring together a universal melanin law. We need a universal code and ethic for melanated people in America, Africa, and the diaspora and around the world. Okay? The way that we should be carrying ourselves as men, women, and children. Okay? These type of things, man. Things that you should be speaking up about. No, if somebody does this, you say something. This is one of the rules and one of the laws. This is one of the laws. We're going to get this pedophilia out of here. We're going to get this molestation out of here. We're going to speak up at every point. We are all going to download the sex offenders application in our phones. We're going to start having conversations about the sex offenders app, just like we have conversations about the Citizens app, and like we have conversations on sports and every other goddamn thing, and the T and every other goddamn thing. Sometimes we need to say, hey, man, you checked what's going on? You checked the app? Yeah, I checked the app. Yeah, man, a new person moved around your way, Brian. I think you moved down the block in your building. You lying. Let me see what he charged. You lying. Xerox, 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 Xerox. You already know. Paperwork. We going to put those pictures up in the store. We going to put those up on the little light posts on the corners, because guess what? That's for our children. And imagine we got systems in play like this where we all on that. Ain't about we can run out of paper. Everybody on it. Jameson, we need a paper right here. The fuck? There used to be a paper right here. Let me see that same person. Because we already know the paper. We already know the person. Person go make another copy. Because you know the people going to be running down, ripping that shit. You know that. You know that, right? But we got them in the local stores, though. You can't rip those down because we got those in the stores, and the stores will have to keep those there because we police our own neighborhoods. Okay, listen, you're going to have to keep that in that fucking store, or you already know. Point blank, period. I don't hear that shit. Okay? And them stores is not like that. They with it. Them stores is like that. Inshallah, all my bros that I've been met in them corner stores is cool. So this is the type of vibes we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? We need a universal law, I think, of how we need to carry ourselves, because some people have different doctrine, different this, different that, and everybody say, no, I do this and do that. Okay. And I think even people from certain doctrines should be able to suggest maybe a law. You know what I'm saying? I think that this, out of my laws, I think that this should be something that should be on the table. Maybe an Israelite might say something. Maybe a Moorish person. Maybe an Islamic person, a Muslim might say, you know, I think that this thing, brother, we need to be having that because this is to structure. We need that. So, you know what I mean? We could base it on a couple of things that we take out of some religious things. So some people don't have to be an Islamic person. Just this principle, we think, benefits all. So it's not about just the religious doctrine. It's, does this specific thing in this scripture or this book or this doctrine help people, help you at all? Does it? And if we all can agree that this one thing helps us all, then we can probably incorporate that thing in. You see what I'm saying? So still praise what you praise. But we need a way to identify each other, because we can't correct each other. We can't talk to each other. It's too much toxic masculinity. It's too much toxic femininity. You feel me? And everybody got their own way of life and thing too, so you can't really talk to people sometimes. So if we got this universal melanin law for all melanated peoples, carbonated peoples, feel me? all around the world to know how to carry themselves, to know how to do certain things. You already know. When I look at you and I say melanin laws, bro, you already know that. That ain't got nothing to do with your doctrine, man. Melanin laws, man. That's it, bro. Get it together, man. Melanins, man. Come on. You know we got to represent ourselves better out here. Period. We need formation. We need structure. For us to start making all these big moves that everybody wants to make, first we have to assemble. We have to form. We have to form. And when we form, it will be enemies with us. Okay, it will be detractors with us. Yeah, it will be people that won't get what the fuck they with us for, but they here. All types of people, right? But we don't got time for certain shit. This is how come we need to be on a right mind, a like mind, so we will be able to see the little distractors a little bit different. Because if we got a peace energy and then this Pierce Cup, you already know it's you. Even though distractor could be a good actor too and play a role with us, we know that part. But we take some ownership on our own actions as well. You know what I'm saying? We gonna beef, we gonna this, we gonna that. I think we gotta stop looking at each other for things. Gender, this, that. This person's gay, this person's this person's trans. Is this person a melanated person? Yes. Are you following the melanated laws? Yes. Okay. Welcome in. Fuck is you talking about? That's it. We need our numbers. We have to stop compartmentalizing each other. We're separating each other. That's what Saneter wants. Saneter is a 2021 Jacob Frank. You know who Jacob Frank is? I'll show you right now. But you know what I'm saying? This is what we need. Okay? This is what we need. We don't need the shenanigans. We need systems in play for us to start helping each other. Because once we can identify that that is a brother, that is a sister, that is a cousin to me, that is a distant cousin to me because this motherfucker acting like an op with me, this nigga, this the cousin. But we all are related. We all are connected. Even some of the sickest motherfuckers out here. We don't side with these motherfuckers. Get their ass in the building, period. Put their ass in the building. We don't give a fuck about that, family or not. You doing sick shit, get your ass in the building and go sit down for a little 15 years so that our little kids could grow up 15 years and grow up and be bigger. And you'd have probably been doing some weird shit to them. So thank you. Go sit your ass down. I don't care if you're my family. I don't. I really, really honestly don't. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's about real stuff. It's about our children. It's about what are we going to do? Everybody's making it about them. It's woman against man. It's man against woman. It's the manosphere. It's the womansphere. It's all of this. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm against the manosphere. I'm against the womansphere. I'm against all these things. Does the manosphere make good points? Yeah. Does the womansphere make good points? Yeah. But I'm against it because I just think that, you know, as a whole, you know what I mean? It's another thing that separates us as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the people that talk about it may have the history, may have the research, and may have the due diligence. But a lot of people are just like followers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just go into something, you know what I'm saying, and listen to something, and that shapes how they think about life forever. And they are not even ready to process the type of, you know, that knowledge like that in a way that is possibly. You know what I'm saying? So it's a multitude of things. I'm just with more unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to bang on the women. I don't want to bang on the men either. But me as a man, I think that that's where my fight is at. My fight is with men. You know what I'm saying? My fight is not with women. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight against women. I don't want to weaponize against women. I don't want women to weaponize against me. That don't make me a simp. My son's mom choked my baby when he was 1 month and a half. What did I do? Did I be considered what y'all would think a simp? No, I was not. I went to goddamn court. Okay, and made a custody report and told them that she choked my baby and put her hands around his neck. And every time I talk about it, they try to lock me up. Even now, when I'm talking about it, if they hear this now, she's going to put another warrant on me. But guess what? I care not. Because I'm not letting nobody slide for hurting a child, especially my child. I'm not doing that. I don't care. They locked me up 4 times wrongfully because of this shit. Lying on me, son. I have all recorded record proof, audio, voicemails, video, all that. All of these things. You think my judge will listen, but it's okay because I'm gonna bring it all here and I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get the public opinion on it. I'm telling you, and I believe I'm gonna get justice in y'all because y'all gonna agree with me. Y'all gonna be like, that's foul, and that's it. That's all I need, man. That's gonna make me feel better too, man. Because y'all been the one that's helping me feel better besides my mom and my other son. Y'all been the one that's making me feel better. I can't give that credit to nobody else, man. Just y'all, no brothers, nobody, man. All I can give it to is y'all, my mother, and my other son, man. For real, man. Y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking with me, building with me. Y'all the ones who told me, yo, listen, brother, get up out there. I was depressed, man. I was missing my kid, man. Y'all told me, yo, listen, man, I do music. I do all other things, man. You know what I'm saying? My supporters told me, I don't call people followers. I call y'all leaders in that chat because leaders allow leaders to lead, and that's how victories are won. And Saneter is not a leader, so he can't be in this chat no more. He's not a leader. Self-admitted, not a leader. And it's a disrespect to the great Dr. Muhammad. All right? You know who's a disrespect to? Our children, y'all. It is a disrespect to our children. Why do I say that, or why is that important? It is a disrespect to our children because we are putting the onus on our children to be leaders, to be responsible, to hold themselves down, to hold their friends accountable, to hold their friends down. You even see some kids, you see that you watching kids like your cousin kids or something, and you got your kids and they playing together and they come over and then they do things a different way in your house, and then the other kids say, I don't know. My mom says, I don't think we should be, you know what I'm saying? They be like, no, I got to take off my shoes first before I come in the house. No, my mom said, but this kid has no structure in their house. So you can run around the whole house with your shoes on. But this kid, like their mom already told them, you better take your shoes off all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when they come in the house, they stop and you're like, come on, you can walk. And they're like, no, I don't think my mom should. I think y'all should all take off your shoes. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they're like questioning stuff because of how you've led them and the leadership that their little children, 1, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, are showing leadership. Little children. We're putting the weight of the world on our kids. Our kids are strong. They standing up to that fight, though, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. They growing up in another time. But, these kids are strong, though. We going to say that. We're just trying to get their strength. You know what I'm saying? Just redirect it in the right direction for them to use their strengths in the right way. That's it. That's it. It's about that. It's about building blocks. You know what I'm saying? And I just salute to all of the men and women and the children, but all of the men and women out here that's really out here trying to support each other, that's really upset, that's really sick and disgusted by our situation as a whole people. We got to stop excluding ourselves because we living good or we in middle class or we there and we that. We got to know that one person over there is us too. We all the same thing because it's really about the super rich and the super broke, man. All right. And when things are implemented, they're going to fall upon all of us, man. You in the middle, us and wherever we at, wherever everybody at, it's going to fling straight down unless you are pandering your way to the elites, which 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 is not going to happen because people don't need you. Exactly. Right. So that's not going to happen. So then everything that happened, laws that's being implemented, everything that's happened is going to affect you too. We're all affected. It's not about a black and white thing anymore. It's beyond that. It's not about a black and Asian thing. They're lying. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. Okay? It's not the truth. Certain things are pushed. Okay? All right? But we have to understand that the situation is beyond color. The only color that any of us should be right now is right. If right had a color, that's the color that we should be. We should be right. Not black, not white. We should be right. That is our color. We should be right. I'm right, man. What color are you? Wrong? I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm walking the other way. I'm good. Like that's the color that we should be because even our own people are doing it to us. So we can't just say it's a white, black problem. Our own people are doing it to our own selves, right? Everybody's doing it to people. White people's doing it to white people. So they can't even say, yo, just trust in the white people, right? Asian people doing it to Asian people. They can't even say, let's just trust in the Asian people, right? So people do the people that is in their circumference and who you're around and who you're in interactions with. And you know how that go. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably your own race sometimes too. Because that's who you interact with the most, right? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think it's more about unity. I don't think it's about titles like, do you prefer or how do you feel about a dark-skinned woman in the year 2021? I don't care if you're talking to me about you banging on the Bible and then you say, oh, I just said I was going to burn the Bible, y'all. But your man Sabi bugging, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for that, y'all. And then you say shit like, Now in Polite, I made you. When you said it to Polite, I took you global. Then when the thing happened, listen, man, I'm about to do an interview, y'all. Hit that Cash App, right? He doesn't do the interview. Fuck that nigga. He could go next to Dr. York. Okay, weeks later. Listen, y'all, this is what I had to ask y'all today, y'all. You know what? Do y'all feel Polite owe me that video, y'all? Because, you know, I'm doing things. I'm trying to get stuff. It's things I'm trying to do. Your man Sal was trying to get something to eat. I only had $150, y'all. $150, y'all. And, you know, I think that this interview would have got me some money and $150. Why should we care if you had $150? Why is not $150 enough for you to get something to eat? Why are you trying to publicize and use the man trial as a and a means to get money? Why are you coming to my channel saying you disappointed that I put the title on the thing saying you wouldn't how do people feel about you not deleting Polite's video? Why are you still not deleting Polite's videos? Maybe because those are your biggest views and you still trying to get the bag. Okay, so why when you say and you feel like he's possibly a pedophile, right? And you think that, right? So why do you want to prosper and benefit and get payment and get the $150 for the dinner from a person, right, that you think is a pedophile, right? And they could sit next to Dr. York, right? All of this shit shows what? What? Mental illness? What? What do you have, Sa? What do you have? You're an elder. What do you have? Why? Why would you do those things? Why would you come on my channel and deliberately lie in the Most High and the Spirit and the ancestors and the universe and Jacob Frank, your leader? You follow Jacob Frank, your leader, Jacob Frank. Oh, we ain't gonna get into that, right? No, actually, we are gonna get into that right freaking now. The hell y'all talking about? Right now. Right now. Scary moment, y'all. Had to bring the music. Scary schmoment, y'all. Scary schmoment. Hold on. Let me make sure I bring this up so that y'all can see this. Hold up. Bang. I need y'all to see this for me, man. I need y'all to see this for me. You already know the vibe. I need y'all to see this. Give me a little background music while I'm at it, because this is the investigation of Jacob Frank Gary. His sign of the name is Frank Gary. So Jacob Frank Gary. Listen, let's get into it. What is behind the Frankist movement and its cult of evil? Right? Look. Listen to this now. A spirit sent this to me and said, listen, Saneter is like this. I never knew about what a Frankist was. I found this like last week, something came to me. And I said, this is Saneter. It's crazy. Look. This is my own opinion. I don't know. But maybe it resonates with you. If it doesn't, tell me the truth. Please. I don't like people lying to me. I don't want to be in my own head. If things don't resonate with you and you think it's not a real correlation, tell me so I can take that out of my mind, or maybe I can put that back on the board again and look at them. I don't want to just be stuck in one way, but just tell me. I just bring it on the board. That's what people don't want us to do. Put the situation on the board. Sign I'm disappointed in you, young community, because you don't want me to put it on the board. I'm not here to be biased. I'm not here for friendships, but I will meet many friends and family members as we going along on this journey. But if you're on the side of certain things, we will not be friends. Sorry, you will not get my energy. No, you'll only get my energy in these ways. That's it. That's how you get my energy. Bringing awareness when it comes to you. Period. That's it. And if you're mad about that, I get it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people attacking. Okay, cool. Do what you want and you will be saved. That is the message of Frankism, a cult that originated in the 18th century and has followers until our present days. The nihilist religion of Frankism preaches redemption through sin. This doctrine of the sacred sin, demands to annihilate moral religion. Okay, demands to annihilate moral religion. We see Saneter bang on everybody religion the whole time, from the Moors to the Israelite to everybody, right? Facts. Check. Gotta go into this shit. Check, family. Check. Talk black with me now. Okay, talk black to me. Okay, cool. All right. So look. So he demands to annihilate all more religion and any other ethical belief system. This is what he does. He bangs on all ethical belief systems, and the things that he's saying are not ethical at all. They don't even make sense. He's not a leader. He's a leader of his household anyway. He's a leader. He's supposed to be a leader in his community. He's a leader. He's supposed to be leading and being a leader and being a leader and being in that role to lead not only his children, to show them the leadership. How can you say you fall under umbrella of Dr. Khalid Muhammad? And I just asked a brother yesterday, Brother Mu, who sat down with Brother Khalid Muhammad and had dinner and have listened to Brother Muhammad multiple times and occasions. I asked him, how strong did he feel? Like I'm asking multiple people that I'm going to start having people that actually met. If you ever met Dr. Khalid Muhammad, if you ever heard him in the physical speaking, I want you to contact me at communityliving@gmail.com. I want you to email me communityliving@gmail.com so I can start getting y'all voices out so I can ask y'all questions based on the great ancestor, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. And I appreciate you because I appreciate anybody that was able to grace the ancestors. To me, that's like touching pyramids. And so, if I get a chance to be able to, get close to a person like that, I can, gain some access to their mind and, gain some enlightenment. So, yeah. So salute to that. And if you are one of those people, if you know someone that, had, I have a couple of people that I will be bringing up, but if you are a person, I'm just going to make sure that I put that out there. I will be doing something separate to make a call out. That will be a call to action for all people that have been in the presence of the great ancestor, Khalid Muhammad. But, yeah, they say not to annihilate all more religion and any other ethical belief system. If we cannot be saints, let us all be sinners. Right? He bang on God. Yo, God is a killer. Yo, God's a rapist. Da 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 da. He all day be doing drive-bys on the Hebrew still. Like, what is that the problem? I don't think that's the problem we having right now. I just told you a couple of the problems we having outside in Harlem right now, and I'm in Harlem. You're gonna be seeing it on my page. Okay, and my page, when you see me do this, then he's gonna want to come out and do this. Then he's probably want to get a news van again. Oh, please don't support that news van if he tries, because he's not covering no news. So many people are dead out here. So many people are getting arrested wrongfully, all types of shit. That man don't cover shit but bullshit, period. His title yesterday, even on the Shaka, Black Female Predators. Hey, boy, why you write one of them? Why you do one of them videos and say that about Polite? You said Black Female Predators. I get it. Whatever Shaka's talking about, I get it. Whatever. I get it. I get it. I did see Shaka put air quotations up when he said the alleged, like the sexual charges, and he put air quotation. Ain't no quotation on that. There was sexual charges. The man's arrested. You don't put air quotation on that, Shaka. And then you proceeded right after that. This is on the last thing I did. Then you proceeded after that to attack the people because you start talking because you do all this jargon, this jargon that you be doing, Shaka. Because a person, a little birdie, came on his channel last 2 months ago and said that you was charged with something similar like this. Similar like this. Yeah. And they was actually alluding to like they were close to the person. I just ain't publicize it because I didn't have the particular facts. But I heard yesterday that you confirmed that it was when I heard somebody, when I knew that somebody close to me had put something out on me, like the R word, the R. He said the word though, but I'm just saying the R word. You know what I'm saying? So you said that yesterday out your own mouth, brother, after all the jargon. So I know that's a confirmation that it wasn't from thin air. That person probably just said what they said out of maybe, I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? And just probably felt that they spoke too much and they didn't want to tell me no more. Because they said that. And they probably got triggered by what I was covering. Because I was covering Polite and all that. And he's like, nah, listen, Shaka. I was like, what? You lying. I was like, not Shaka, y'all. I'm telling you, it's in my stream. I wish I could find that one. I said, not Shaka, y'all. I heard that 2 months ago. 2 months ago. So that confirmed that was true. You know what I'm saying? Sad, but true. You know what I'm saying? In some ways, I don't know if the whole way that the person was saying it went is true, but, it's something based on something that's real. So we will say that. So we're looking forward to all details on that. And as that, unravels, we will be getting to that. Like I said, he went into a lot of jargon. Then he's talking to somebody, Shaka, after he does these air quotations at the 32-minute marker. 32 minutes and like 24 seconds or something like that. Just start from like 32 minutes and you're going to see him say, he's going to start talking for 24 minutes. Mad jargon. I'm like, fluff. Get to the damn shit. Where's that? So now he finally gets to the shit. When he gets to it, he says, it's been, how like he talk like that, like he's trying to think about, like use the big words or use the words or find the words and dollar. So he's, what I'm saying? He's like, because, a situation, erupted like online that happened online and stuff. And why he said online, he put the quotations there. So I'm like, quotation, because quotations like saying, figuratively saying, kind of, you use the quotation. But even if you're saying allegedly, you just say allegedly. But he actually does have the charges. So this is not an air quotation thing when the man actually is charged and is charged for this thing. And it actually was a real situation that blew up on the internet. All of this is real things. So I don't put air quotes on shit that's real shit. That shit is real. They don't air quotations in the air for what? It's real. So that alone was like, oh, wait a minute. Is he being biased? That had a flag up like he's about to be biased. I think he's caping for polite. And I think he's caping for polite because he's in the same situation. Go look at the interview or the dialogue that he does on Saneter. And you tell me what you see. Started from the 32-minute marker. Trust me, because you're going to be having mad fluff of him talking about a bunch of shit. So they'll skip that whole shit and just go to 32-minute marker. I think it's 32:24. It's just started from 32 and it's going to catch the part. And then from you do the air quotation, just listen from there. You just start listening. He's going to start talking now because people da-da-da-da and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, who's he talking about? Polite? Because after you brought up polite, you need to go into what you think about him. Let's hear. Because that's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear about what you think about the people. We out talk about the people for 30 years. Call them stupid, dumb, everything. We heard y'all talk. Get the fuck out of here. Don't call me a liar. I'm disappointed that y'all have been treating the people like that. How about fucking that? That's a fact. And you know what that is? That's what this is. This is what that is.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's a fact. So then he's going through this like a 20-minute, like a 10-minute, 20-minute talk or some shit about some shit or around some shit. I'm like, is he talking about polite? Like, is he talking about the female predator that Sai said on the channel? Or is he talking about somebody else? Or I came to my assessment. If you watch it, I don't know. I don't really watch it. But my assessment was he was talking about the people. He was blaming the people for how they covering and how they making news of certain things and how they covering, they blowing up stuff and how people went out and said maybe like polite or the raping or whatever, the molesting or whatever the case with him, the raping with him basically, because that's signed at the title. The rape mafia. That's what Sai said on the title. Rape mafia. Black female predators and rape mafia. You know what I'm saying? And a title before that when I said, do you like black dark-skinned women or do you prefer dark-skinned women? Or how do you feel? Or some weirdo shit about dark-skinned women. Like my mother's a dark-skinned woman. The fuck you mean? I love them. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck? I'm a light-skinned man. The fuck you talking about? I love my mother. Love my people. The fuck? My father. The fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about? My brother. What are you talking about? My family members. You talk about how you feel about your whole entire half your family. How you gonna ask people how they feel about their whole entire goddamn family? But yeah, the part that you sectioned off, because it ain't about how do you feel about black people, right? Because that's more of a European concept or European question. If we all closed our eyes and heard someone speak out and just said, "Joe, man," that right there, you would think that be coming from a European person. If you heard, when I call a black B a B, I ain't talking about you. You would think that's coming from a European. You'd never believe that came from a white person. I mean, a black person. You think that's coming from Uncle Ruckus. You think that's coming from the guy on Dave Chappelle. Possibility. He must have been blind and a racist. You know what I'm saying? It had to have been something if he was black, right? Nah, not Saneter. Not Saneter. All right. The true way of the believers is going the path of evil in order to redeem oneself and humankind. Frankism praises the redemptive powers of destruction to bring deliverance to the world. Did the founder of this movement, Jacob Frank, in 1726, pardon my incorrection, I said 1276. My numbers be crazy. I said to the year 9 is 91. My numbers, I got so many numbers in my head and dates is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to try to put it in my head. 1726 to the year 91. 1726 to the year 91. 1726 to the year 91. Jacob Frank. 1726 to the year 91. Okay, cool. I got it in my head a little bit. Try to put it in my brain. Yeah, Jacob Frank, 1726 to the year 91. Foresee what should become in the centuries after him when he said to himself that wherever I set foot, all will be destroyed, for I came into this world only to destroy and to annihilate. Are the Frankists the secret ruler of the modern world? Real good question. So, this is some of the things that I'm thinking about when we're dealing with this situation. I think it's really crazy. I think it's really, really crazy of a situation. Shout out to all of y'all for being real ones. I appreciate y'all. You know how we do it here in the community. I appreciate y'all all the time. You know how we do it. Subscribe to the channel. Donate to the channel. You already know. Are going to be putting together something really, really powerful here. It's an African heritage abroad. I want to go about furthering that legacy and the history of what the great ancestor Runoko Rashidi was doing. I was been very inspired by it for many years. I thank Saneter for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a state of humility, even though I'm banging on him right now, in a state of humility, because he brought the great ancestor to me. You know what I'm saying? Runoko Rashidi. And it's a blessing to have had an ancestor such as Runoko Rashidi, and he was going about seeing our African presence all the way around the world, and I think that was great, great work. You know what I mean? And I'm real passionate about our history and seeing and uncovering that same history. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing a lot of different things here. So, most definitely make sure you're donating and subscribing. Donate to community, Cash App community. Throughout my thousands of videos, I have not asked for nothing. I've done everything for free, but the people are talking to me and telling me that I have to ask for the helps that I need. But the help that I want is help that will help you, help us, help our situation. I just don't want people to just help me. I think we have to help ourselves, y'all. I think we have to help ourselves, right? That's just me. I'm very big on it. Very big on it. You know what I'm saying? But, I do want y'all to stay aware of the African heritage abroad and look for it in description boxes in the channel as I write them in, and make sure that you're donating to these causes. All causes here are things that's going to help us as a community. I want to further that knowledge of gaining that knowledge of our presence all around the world. Some of us cannot see our presence in other cultures. We do not see that. We do not see our presence in ourselves. Some of us do not even see the presence in ourselves. So we must understand that as well, man. We must get into our African heritage and understand that, because it all came from that, be it any way of life and walk of life. It all started with this, and this is the situation. So shout out to all of y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that's hitting the Cash Apps. I do private or separate streams for people that hit the Cash App, where I just shout out people that donate and things like that. That I got another one to do for a couple of people that's been donating. I support and showing their support. I do appreciate you. And that's what I do in the community. I just highlight y'all everywhere I can anyway. So, I highlight and how y'all showing y'all love too. So yeah, that's just something that came to me to do. And everything that I do is like some things that just come to me. It's like inspired, like divinely inspired, I feel, to just do certain things. But this is a record. I'm gonna go into a record. You already know, man. I was gonna play this record called We Gonna Make It, man. I should, man. I should. But I'm going to play Gone Already. You already know the vibe. We going just for right now. I will be back in a moment. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you go subscribe to Daughter of the Sea. I did a great, great dialogue. Me and Trip C's Treehouse. Make sure you subscribe to Trip C. We did a great dialogue interview / welcoming over there on Daughter of the Sea. I think she's doing a little editing on the video, but I need y'all to go over to Daughter of the Sea. Subscribe to that channel, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to that channel and turn the notification bells on so that you can see when she re-uploads that same dialogue that we did live on her channel. She's probably going to make her little alterations, hem up that dress over there, you know what I'm saying, and get it right for us. You know what I mean? So when she stepping out, you know what I mean? She down to the 9, she's stepping out. She got the heels on. So she's just going to make the video look good for us, I guess. So shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. This record is by me. It's one of my new albums called Gone Already. To anybody that's trying to hold you back, hold you down, or anything, is we only hold ourselves back. We have to understand that we gone already. Once you put it in your mind that you're moving forward. You're already out of that situation. You want to move. You want to go somewhere else. You're already gone already. So just always understand that it's all a figment of your mind. We create our paradigms. We design our life. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. When I hit the studio and I make her cook up, it's clear. It's just something that she fears. Sometimes people hold you back because they want you near, but tell the truth, baby, I ain't even here. Shit, I'm gone already. Champagne done poured already. I done walked off the court already. All the houses is bought already. My toughest case has been fought already. Baby mother took me to court already. Surprise, I flunked the lies was flawed already. I'm right, the judge believe it's a song already been done. But this whole shabak will move on already been done. But this whole shabak will move on, cause I guess I was wrong. Your family turned their back, shall we move on? And your sister kicked you out pregnant as foul as your mom's. And your dad kicked you in Halo out with cops on the horn. And your brother said, fuck up. He said, I think you should go. Walk out the door, don't see us no more. Guess who was wrong? Was in that shelter with you, what does you want? I came back to that shelter, guess who was gone? Took my halo from me, don't know how my day go for me. All I know that mommy praying for me. All I know is that God is great. And when the rain drops, replace the sunny days. And the money goes, will the honey stay? Yeah, I don't expect her to stay with me. Gone after she lay with me. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. Every time I hit the block and I make a cook up, it's clear. It's just something that they fear. If you win, they think they lose, so they don't want to share. Sometimes people hold you back, they want you near, but I'm gone already. At the telebus and Dom already. All the birds flying south, shit, they gone already. Probably in the south by now, long gone already. I should be on $1 million already. Guess you was wrong, thought I could trust you, nigga. Guess who was wrong? Learn who you are around bitches, and the lesson was long. You said something about investment, I guess cash was our bond. So your investment, I'll invest in a song. The friendship sale, say so long already. Lock me up, I made bail, bitch, I'm gone already. Can't hold me, I'm giving away these long jaws already. And the Jack Mac in the suits and shit. I pop more and I don't do that, Chris. Love steak from Ruth and Chris. Hold up, nigga, let me talk my shit. And when you in that cell on them cold days, saying, please, Lord, forgive me for my old ways, yeah. They say get your flowers when you're living. Shit, I guess that's why a nigga love rose. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. This song, just know I got on and I'm already long and gone. And if you think I have a heart, know that it's cold and it won't be warm again. Shit, I'm already gone. Gone already. Gone already. I'm gone already. I'm gone already. Shit, I'm already gone. You already know. Salute, salute. Decline on the way in. Salute to you. Yeah, man. You got to start fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dealing with what we're dealing with. Just the mind state of Saneter. Just his mind state, his psyche. He's very irrational, very emotional, manic. I'm talking about those things. You know what I'm saying? Did Black News and did Saneter Studios help me as a person in any way? Yeah, it did. Did I learn a lot from ancestors and different things? I even told his cousin when he asked me that. Yes, it did. You know what I'm saying? It did. But just Saneter's patterns of how he's just been spiraling and not correcting nothing and banging on and talking about the black bee and all of this, man. Listen, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, didn't stand on those things. That man stood on what it's like you was with Malcolm X all day. Okay? It's the same thing, bro. Some people feel like he's Malcolm. See what I'm saying? So like it's like you with Malcolm all day. And then you're gonna come out and say you're not a leader of people? How? That's shows a problem in his mind. There's no way a person could have been next to Malcolm and look at yourself and say you're not a leader, bro. You are a leader. You are. Your words, your actions, everything about you, man. You came from a Dr. Khalid Muhammad. You got to hold yourself accountable for some things, my brother. I played the video to you after his words of him calling the black B to B, him saying he's not a leader, then using Khalid's words and saying, Khalid, listen, you heard Khalid? No, don't take the parts of the man that you want to take to fit your narrative. Take what the man stood on. Take what that man stood on. Okay? Take that. Don't take what you want to take from the man when it fits you. All I'm saying is, if he don't respect, Khalid Muhammad spoke and stood on leadership. He expected leadership, not only from the men and the women, but he was on the men about this leadership and us restoring the black woman to her pinnacle, my brother. But he also understood what it's going to be with the children. I had a brother that was talking to me just now about Dr. Khalid Muhammad, man. They said, listen, man, this brother would come. He would stop in the neighborhood. The brother had money. He would come through with the Rolls Royces and all that and come out, help the people within the community. He would even sit on the curb with people that was using drugs and addiction, try to take them, clean them up, come back, give them enlightenment, things like that, lift people up, not push people down. Not push people down. Not react to the naysayers when you got so many more people that you got to help. We can't have emotional leaders, y'all. You got to understand that. Saneter said he is not a leader out of his own mouth 2 words ago. So when you watch the station, just watch it as a television show. Don't watch it as no leadership. Don't watch that shit to whatever. If it's somebody that's on it that you're watching and they're dropping their knowledge, then gain their knowledge. Gain their knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because Saneter hasn't really retained any of the knowledge from the scholars that he's had on his panels. He hasn't. If I asked him 3 questions probably right now from what the people have said, great scholars on his panel, he would never know the answer. And they've told him this shit 10 times over because he hasn't retained it. Because he's not doing it to retain the knowledge. He's doing it for a show. He really doesn't care about any of that. That's my own opinion. Because you would spit on that when you say certain things. And why would you say those things then? And you're a grown man. You're an elder to me, but you're saying you're disappointed in me. And I'm making valid points on you, man. You could never make valid points like this about me. So how could you come and throw your disappointment somewhere? No, what you did was something for a reason for me to lift up and give you this. And I'm going to give you this. And I don't have to be disrespectful. I don't have to curse you out. No, the other type of say, this niggas is trying to be one and bring the community together, but they trying to do it without me. Fuck y'all niggas in that community. Fuck, I'm going to play that sample and bring that in. Let the people think of who he's talking about. He'll never say me directly and just say, you might as well just say it because you talk about me, Saneter. You were talking about me. You didn't say that. You didn't say that in The Godfather, in the Godfather of Harlem. I told you I'm from Harlem. I'm in Harlem. Yeah. I podcast right there outside in Harlem. I'm talking to the people in Harlem. Something that you have not done in a minute because you don't even give a fuck what's going on in Harlem. That's a fact. And that is also what?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's a fact. That's some bullshit. You know what I mean? So do I bang on the House of Consciousness, the HOK and everything else? No, I never banged on that. No, I actually like Brother Reggie. Some people may not like Brother Reggie. I actually like Brother Reggie. I actually think Brother Reggie is a pure soul. I actually believe that Brother Reggie is believing in the people. And I believe that he don't do what he do for a payment. I actually believe that about Brother Reggie. I've never met the brother physically. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to go like see some museum and some history with Brother Reggie because, you know what I mean? He's a very, very smart guy too. You know what I'm saying? And I learned things from Brother Reggie as well. You know what I mean? And some people, he's not like some people's favorite scholar or person that's there, right? Or historian. a person, you know what I'm saying? Because he does the knowledge, and he sat with a lot of great ancestors. Brother Reggie. Like, I mean, they might not give him the credit, but people that you deem as some people, they respect Brother Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever you think is whatever the fuck you think. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying all of that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, me personally, what I'm saying is Saneter needs to be examined. He needs to be examined, yo. He needs to examine himself. He needs to figure out what's going on. He needs to understand what is his mission. What is his mission? What is he trying to achieve here? It's not oneness, because all he talks about is Hebrews all day. All he talks about is Jesus and all of that. And I think we got a bigger problem than Jesus, because Jesus is coming back. But right now, we got some shit that's happened to us right now that's coming for our ass right now as we talking. So we could get to the Jesus when you ready, but let's get to these motherfuckers that's on our right now is what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? I'm not mad with nobody. That's why I say keep your doctrines. Everybody keep their doctrines. Believe in your beliefs. But right now, I believe that George Floyd and them is dying. Dante Wright, Breonna Taylor, so many others, friends of ours, people that we know and ain't getting no publicity, right? I'm not wrong on this, right? This is a fact, right? Jabs is being pushed, this and that. Can't go nowhere, can't even go have a damn drink. I do know that. Look like they're trying to lock shit back down and all type of other shit. Big facts, macaroni and cheese, right? Right? We beefing with each other, all type of dumb shit. What are you talking about? Why are you titling shit? Yo, listen to me. Nah, I don't need a channel when the titles are, how do you feel about a dark-skinned woman today in 2021, yesterday? Okay, that's for you, Decline Management. That's how I feel about the station when it comes to things like that. No, your station becomes a weapon of mass destruction. And you know how we feel about weapons of mass destruction here in the U.S. We come in to investigate and we come in to take it. Period. That's following the forefathers here. We be crazy. We want to follow Mark. No, you know what we say here? We follow George and all of y'all fathers. So if we did what y'all doing, y'all can't call us anything else but y'all. We're Americans. Let's follow the American way, right, y'all? Air quotations, y'all. Yes. Now you get where I'm going. Because if you go the other way and you put the other fist up, oh, now you see what I'm saying? Now you see what I'm saying? Now they trying, get your hand out my pocket. You know where you heard that at. Now it's all of that. See what I'm saying? So therefore, you heard what I said. We know what we're doing, but you heard what I said. Listen to me when I'm talking to y'all. Trust me. Listen. So when I think, that's how I think about the platform when it comes to things like that. Ching, ching, what up? That's what I think about things when it comes to things like that. You see what I'm saying? Because it be weirdo stuff, man. Not only that. Look, he got a video up right now. He says, black female predators and rape mafia. What? Yo, he says black female predators, yo. Okay, if you want to talk about black female predators, hey, let's have at it. It's a topic, it's a title. Are there black female predators? Yeah, most likely, right? Black male, female, white male, female, all real female, right? Predator's a predator. They don't have a color on a predator. So I agree. It could be a factual statement. It's true. But I never seen you said nothing about a black predator that's polite. Where's the black predator polite video? The man got arrested. Where is the black predator polite video at? That supposed to have been the first video. We still ain't seen that shit yet. He coming back to the people. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all. Listen, y'all. Do y'all think that man owe me that interview, y'all, after all I did for that man, y'all? I had about $150 in my pocket. And you know your man Si wanted to get something to eat, y'all. You know I like to get something to eat, y'all. What? You serious? Salute, Lady La, man. Salute to you, Queen, man. Make sure you hit my email, Lady La. I do want to talk to you one day. I was telling you that the other day, but you never probably got my message or something. I said I wanted to talk to you about something, and it's urgent, so I just wanted to talk to you about something. It's not about us, it's about something else. But right, so boom, right? So it's just crazy. The mindsets. The mindsets. The man came on my panel. Sister Nanny was on it. I'm in the community, women, men. I'm lifting women and men, children, everybody. I'm not separating nobody. I think that the European been trying to do that. Us separating from each other is the goddamn problem. We need to come together and put the bullshit to the side and understand our commonalities. That's where I'm at with it. He come on the panel. Nah, man, kick off. The BO, what the fuck you talking about? This is why the men can't build because of the women. I get it. She was busting shots, but she's also busting shots for whatever reason she's busting shots for. But then you bust shots and said some sexual insinuations. You see what I'm saying? So now I got to make her speak her piece on that. You can't just be saying sexual insinuation without proof to back that. She tried to come on and all this other shit. Nah, I don't want to hear that. Show me the receipts because you're a man that I show receipts, y'all. You ain't never had no receipts on Nundy. I call her Sister Nandy. I'm from New York, but that's how she said. You ain't never shown no receipts on Nundy. And we ain't seen no receipts on Nundy. So until we see receipts on Nundy, we don't want to hear that shit. We want you to stop bringing our sister down until you show some motherfucking receipts. And even then, you shouldn't be bringing a person down. You should be letting the receipts talk. But you can't do that because there ain't no proof of that, sir. So that goes to show you a liar. I already know that you a liar because you lied right here on me because you came into my live when Tentos came a couple days. Let's look on the stream. It's here. You came on the live and was behind there, and I was trying to warn you, and you was live and you started talking and you didn't even hear me. And you said, that man is lying. When I got Angelica Diallo and so many great leaders in my chat that saw that, I could go back, find the goddamn stream because I done been retitled the shit. So he would, it's on my channel. You can't even find that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I know where that's at. If I was a clout chase, you'd have seen 10 videos and the whole world would have known what you've done by now. But now you keep doing other shit, which puts this whole piece of the puzzle together. Every time I keep coming back, it's another piece and another piece. Now I'm about to go through Exhibit A with you, Exhibit B with you, Exhibit C with you, Exhibit D with you. I'm about to put you in the court too. In my community court, Saneter. I'm about to put you in community court just like I got polite in community court. I'm going to put you in community court. We're going to put you're going to put your actions. Everything that you do that we feel is disappointments and everything, we're going to put them on the drawing board. And we're going to let everybody tell us what they think. And that's what the channel's about. So we're not going to share your stuff. We're just going to let everyone speak about you. Just like we do with Light. And it's about everybody. It's about their voice and everyone. People that support you, people that don't, everybody is able to come up and speak on what they think. And I'm going to figure out what we're going to call this. I might call it Sa Says, because that's what Sa says, and we don't know if we believe what Sa says. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? Or where in the world is Saneter San Diego? I might call it Saneter San Diego, because that shit sound real. Not no point on him being a woman, but just how Carmen San Diego was just running around the world, and we was trying to find and doing all this history, supposedly, but where the hell is Carmen San Diego? You know what I'm saying? He like the Waldo or the Carmen San Diego world. It's crazy. So at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? I know Saneter sees me as a threat. That's why he coming and saying, brother, you got hatred, brother. I don't have hatred. I had nothing but love, man. I'm just mad at myself that I ever seen that man as some sort of an inspiration to me and a leader. Not a leader of me, but I saw him as a leader of the people before I came into the conscious community. Now, I seen him as a leader in the conscious community. He always calls himself that when he was in his heyday and all that, running around, putting together presentations and all this other stuff. Now, I mean, I do this. Nobody do it like that. I lead my people. But now he's saying he's not a leader when it's fitting. I don't want no leader that say they're not a leader when it's fitting. That's the type of people that get in those real positions of power that we talk, that the bourgeoisie, and then they conform to the other side and all that. That's that type of actions that I see Saneter exhibiting. And that's the type of shit that I'm really dealing with. Yeah, I'm having a problem with that. I am having issues with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm having issues. Most definitely having some issues with that. I do want to play another record. Let's see. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. The situation It's real, man. So, in a world full of fake stuff, shout out to all of y'all for being real ones. I love y'all, man. Honestly, I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm just giving y'all music in the middle just as an sometimes it gives me anxiety, just dealing with certain situations, especially with elders like this that post to know I'm not a disrespectful person. I'm going to be bringing y'all in my neighborhood, in my community. I already did that. I do that every day. That's how my podcast used to be. It's called Beat the Block podcast. I'm outside streaming. And I'm going to show you how people think about me. And if I'm this person that you could ever think, nah, man, I'll show you from the people's mouth themselves. Not no shit I'm putting together. Random, walking around, random people. I'm going to show you. Not just me go, yo, son, y'all niggas say this. No, nigga, walking random places. Let's walk me. Look how people think. Get an elder. Yo, brother, come here. Yo, look, yo, how you think about this? How you think about that? I'm disrespectful to you, brother. I've been disrespectful. You ever seen me be disrespectful to an elder? Nah, I seen you be disrespectful to a young motherfucker. To a nigga your age, probably. Yeah, I get it. Because people be doing shit sometimes. But it's going to be truthful. But you're not going to hear about me running down. You hear me helping OGs, talking about putting hands on young guys that's trying to wild out. That's the kind of young man I am. I ain't the other guy. So we're going to play a record called Real Ones by me. It's on my new album. Make sure you're subscribing to Uda Block. I removed all music from actually, I think my brother did it because he was hating. But what he did was help me because I wanted to remove it all because I'm going to upload my whole entire album. I have a whole new SoundCloud. I have everything else, and I'm putting my music on a separate thing. So salute to my brother for being a hater. My real birth brother for being a hater. And he's older than me, so I don't know why he's doing petty kid things like that. See what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with so much hate. Oh, boy. And I'm still here trying to help us, man. And I'm still here trying to help us. But at the end of the day, this is Real One. Shout out to all of y'all for being real one. Shout out to me, man, for being a real one, man. Still tried and still doing what I'm doing when I got all the hate from my brother that he's doing to me right now, Tafari. All the hate that Tafari is doing to me. I just want y'all to all go to Plug Nation, which is my brother's page. I want y'all to subscribe because he's my brother, but I want to make sure that y'all leave in the description box. Stop hating on community. My name is Uda. Stop hating on your brother, Uda. Be a leader, Tafari. Lead this nation. Help with your brother and lead this nation. Stop trying to tear down your brother when your brother is trying to build up out here. And I don't want y'all to attack him and kill him. I want you to tell him that because he is a leader, but he has to lead the right way too as well. So we all will hold ourselves accountable, and I will not keep him a secret like I won't keep any of this a secret. See what I'm saying? See how I just did that? I don't care. That's point blank, period. We're not standing up for bullshit. We have to be right leaders. And we have to lead right. And if my brother is weaponizing against me, he's not leading right. If he's trying to hurt me in any way, trying to bring down my platforms, trying to bring down my channel, this is what my brother is doing. Plug Nation Inc. on YouTube. My own brother, my mother's son, my older brother. This is what he's doing because he's mad at me because I didn't let him talk to the information man. What kind of situation is that? I talk to info man all the time, brother. My brother was intoxicated. Why does he have to talk to the information man right now? He does not have to. He starts to curse, scream, and slam computers. I tell that man, first of all, you need to issue an apology. Okay? His response, at the end of the day, okay, what does he go on and do? He goes about trying to hack into my other channel, Uda Block, where I'm about to play this music, right? And writes things on my channel. Petty as fuck because he is wrong as fuck and we're not gonna hold him because he's my goddamn brother. I don't give a fuck. So if I out my own fucking brother, y'all motherfuckers better be scared of me. And I'm a street motherfucker, so I'm not fucking playing with you. I'm Martin X. I'm Martin till you fuck with me. It is X. I don't give a fuck. Point blank, period. But I'm not condoning fuckery. You see how my brother's right now standing in the side of right? He's not. And I've just sold that and I've exposed that because that's what it's about. It's not about keeping a goddamn secret. And I have many more things that I'm going to be discussing with y'all because I'm not keeping any goddamn secrets for anybody in my goddamn family. The fuck are you talking about? Want me to show y'all what the fuck this shit look like? When we got exposed motherfuckers if my whole fucking family ain't got to speak to me, that's how we got to do it? When we show y'all how this shit is done? So that we can start doing what the fuck we need to do and helping our children and protecting our families. Oh, I will. Shout out to Melon and Royalty. Appreciate you, Queen. I love you. Trip C's, shout out to you. Appreciate you too. But remember, if you're watching this, Plug Nation Inc. Subscribe. That's my brother's channel. Don't kill him. I love him. He is my brother. It hurts my mother. All of these situations hurt my mother. But I still don't understand and think he got what he's done. So I think I need for people to show their support to me in the community, to go to his channel, Plug Nation Inc. on YouTube, and make sure you leave in the comment. Stop hating on Uda. Stop hating on your little brother. You know what I mean? Help lift your brother. Why don't you be a leader like your little brother? Why don't you help your little brother? He never subscribed to my channel. He never did nothing. He never shared my community, nothing. This channel has grown by the grace of the Most High, by the grace of the ancestors, by the grace of y'all. Besides my tireless, sleepless efforts, he's done nothing. Not one thing. But tried to destroy my channel. Tried to bring it down. Tried to hack my goddamn channel, Trip C's. It was this nigga, Trip C's. It was this nigga the whole time, son. My own brother, yo. And that shit is so sad, son, to me, yo. That shit breaks my fucking heart, yo. That I ever listened to this nigga my whole life, yo. My whole life. The nigga's a full-blown narcissist, bro. I was growing around full-blown fucking narcs, bro. I'm never gonna be like these motherfuckers in my life. Never. Because they just like my stepfather, Junior. They just like my stepfather, Junior. They don't get it. They just like my stepfather, Junior. You heard what I said, y'all? And he abused my sister. He abused both of my fucking sisters. And I'm not keeping nobody motherfucking secret. You heard what I said? I'm not keeping a goddamn motherfucker secret. So you better back up. I'm not on the side of weird shit. Back the fuck up. Because you know what you could fucking get any fucking day from me. And I will make sure that something besides the spirit of the ancestors is always with me and walking with me. Because you motherfuckers play dirty and you motherfuckers is dirtier than you play. And I don't give a fuck. How about that? Okay? That's how you do it, Frank. Okay? Saneter. Let's hear some real shit for once. I want to hear some real shit. Oh. That's what the fuck we talking about.
If I was your girl and you were my man, I'll give you all, man. If you give me all, love you.
She let me do me, let me roam around, and she ain't worried about all the girls around. Cause she so used to being queen, she let them wear the crown. She got my back, she hold it down, right by my side, never slow me down. Always pick me up whenever they throw me down. Been through the lies, got her crying now. She still believe me, and I'm lying now. She be inside, she ain't hoeing around, and she ain't got a bad name all through the town. Every day I love you more, I had to tell you now, and then I'll prove it to you. Just let me show you how. Real ones, my real one. If you ever had a real one, hands up if you're a real one. This one goes out to my real ones, my real ones, my real ones. If you ever had a real one, hands up if you're a real one. This one goes out to my real ones, my real ones. She been through her family hating, the women calling, and she still waiting. Thinking of marriage, but she don't want to chase it. She ready when you ready, a true test of her patience. Love that you show can't replace it. My Trinity in this matrix. You just a regular, nothing about you was basic. I be out late, plus the missed calls. You ain't eat right and can't sleep at all. The scary thing is, you won't beef at all. You got this feeling in your stomach, you can't keep it off. I guess it's women's intuition. I know it's late night and I've been missing, but listen, baby, I'ma make an honest woman out you. I'ma get that wedding ring. I'ma show. This is the channel that Uda Block, which is my personal channel. I created community for all of us to lift our voices. That is my music channel. The nigga went over here trying to do hateful shit over here on my music channel. I want y'all to go subscribe to Uda Block, yo. I love y'all. Don't worry about nothing. Nobody can stop me from hating. It just separated me from that hater.
If I was your girl, you were my man. If I was your girl, if you were my man. I'll give you all, love you. What's love got to do with it, baby? What's love got to do with it, baby? If I was your girl, and you were my man, I'll give you all, man. If you give me love you. If I was your girl.